Race 7 Charts in set. And they're off, and Chautauqua was clearly the slowest out of the gates. Mongolian Saturday away quickly with Penophobia. Aero Velocity's charging across. Super Jockey, Not Listening to Me. Strathmore, Lucky Bubbles in behind the pace with Gold Fun. It's a frantic speed up front. Getting back is Amazing Kids with Charles the Great. The Wizard of Oz is third last. A length then to Divine Boy, and 2 lengths away last of all is Chautauqua. He's a dozen lengths from the pace, and the pace is hot with Buffering driving through to lead now with Penophobia. Aero Velocity's out 3 wide. Super Jockey, Mongolian Saturday, Not Listening to Me, Strathmore, Lucky Bubbles, Amazing Kids, The Wizard of Oz, followed by Gold Fun, Charles the Great, and now Berry unleashes the champ. Chautauqua to the middle part of the track. Penophobia tackled Buffering with Aero Velocity. Aero Velocity put his head in front from Penophobia. Strathmore, then Not Listening to Me, Lucky Bubbles. Chautauqua is winding up. Aero Velocity joined by Strathmore, Lucky Bubbles. Chautauqua still coming, going to the lead, Lucky Bubbles. Chautauqua, here he comes, the Thunder down under. Chautauqua race to the lead. What a champion! Chautauqua beat Lucky Bubbles.
Then as they come to the home turn, Elusive Cat, Swift Lady, Winks is last. She'll have to come past the 17 of them. Into the straight and Sky Limit past the 400, kicked away. Worthy Cause now went into second spot, about to give chase. Followed by Ride and Drive. Ullman is next, and Right or Wrong has pulled to the outside. To the 200 metres mark, and Worthy Cause got the Sky Limit. Ullman getting up on the fence. It's Ullman and Worthy Cause there together with 100 to go. Look at Winks. Look at Winks. She's come from last. She stormed down the outside. Oh, what a win.
Fields sent on their way in the Breeders' Cup Classic to the roar of the Santa Anita crowd. Regal Ransom bounced away quickly. Zenyatta is dead last. Zenyatta's dead last early. It's Regal Ransom going on. Gio Ponte, Einstein is right there. Colonel John in the white colours. Summerbird has the red cap in the vanguard too. Rip Van Winkle is on the outside, and Twice Over racing right behind them. They tightly grouped and not in a big hurry out on the lead. Then it's Awesome Gem. Gio Ponte's back fourth last. Been followed then by Richard's Kid. Then comes Mind That Bird, and Zenyatta is dead last. Zenyatta last. Got to be giving them about 10, 11 length start. They grow to the three-quarter pole now in the Classic, and it's Regal Ransom just setting a sensible pace, not in a big hurry out here. Rip Van Winkle now goes up second, and Colonel John scrapes the paint in third. Einstein's right there too. Girolamo, white cap far side. Here's Kent DeSormo and Summerbird. They 6 at the rail, just 5 off the leader. Then it comes Twice Over, Awesome Gem, and Gio Ponte's giving them 7 length start. Then it's Richard's Kid. Now here's Zenyatta. Zenyatta is still a good 10, 11 off the leaders. And then it's 4 back to Mind That Bird. A half mile to go now in the Classic, and still the leader is Regal Ransom, a length and a half. Rip Van Winkle being sent along after him. Then Colonel John. On the far side, Girolamo. Einstein is right there. Summerbird at the rail. Twice Over is next. Then Awesome Gem. Gio Ponte's behind that. Then Richard's Kid. And now here's Zenyatta. And let's see. Zenyatta has a lot of ground to make up. Zenyatta, if she wins this, she'll be a super horse. She's starting to pick them off though. Zenyatta going to hook to the outside. Meanwhile, it's Colonel John. Summerbird in the red cap. And Zenyatta's come to the outside. Zenyatta coming flying on the grandstand side. Gio Ponte on the inside. Summerbird is right there. This is unbelievable. Zenyatta, what a performance. One we'll never forget. There's the roar from the crowd. They're on their way in the $5 million Breeders' Cup Classic. Game On Dude got a flyer. But on the outside, Uncle Mo's right up alongside. So Game On Dude and Uncle Mo go on to lead them early. On the extreme outside to Honor and Serve is right there. Stay Thirsty's tucking in right behind him. So You Think got a beautiful spot down on the inside. He's keen to go on. He's pulling hard as So You Think. A length and a half off the leaders. Then we come back to Headache. Now here's Have Her de Grace. Have Her de Grace is racing back in 7th, but only 4 lengths off the leaders. The pace very honest early. Then we drop back to Flat Out, who's racing at the back of the leading group. Another gap of 4 back to Drosselmeyer, Ruler on Ice, and Icebox. The last 2, they're 11 off the leaders. On to the backstretch they go in the Classic, and Game On Dude at a strong pace. In the second position is Uncle Mo. And on the inside we have So You Think, a close-up third. The far side to Honor and Serve is in 4th. Stay Thirsty 5th, only 4 lengths off the leaders. Then Havre Grace, Headache alongside of her. Flat Out is racing back in the 8th spot, 7 off the leaders. Then Drosselmeyer, Ruler on Ice behind that. And last by a long, long way is Rattlesnake Bridge. Rattlesnake Bridge is last. Into the turn they go. Game On Dude taken on by Uncle Mo. Uncle Mo goes looking for the lead to Honour and Serve, makes it 3 in a line. Game On Dude battles back at the rail. Uncle Mo's right there. On the far side to Honour and Serve. So You Think crying out for room. So You Think could be dangerous. Can he get through? He's in the 4th spot. Havre de Grace making her run on the outside. Homeward bound in the classic. Game On Dude. So You Think gets a run on the inside. Uncle Mo's right there to Honour and Serve in the red cap on the outside. Stay Thirsty. Havre de Grace tries to get involved late, but Game On Dude is just battling them all off. Game On Dude has the lead. Here's Drosselmeyer out of the clouds. Drosselmeyer from nowhere, and Drosselmeyer and Mike Smith have beaten Chantal Sutherland on Game On Dude.
And they're off and racing. Bow Warrior was slow to go from the outside gate. Fired out of the stalls is Matera Sky, who's blazing along. Also Imperial Hint showing brisk pace along with Captain Scotty. So Japan leads the 2 American runners in the early stages, and Matera Sky setting a blistering gallop. Captain Scotty in pink. In 3rd is Imperial Hint. They're already very well strung out indeed. Gladiator King's Rider just forced to grab hold there. Indelible Ink is 5th. Trying to pick up from off the paces. Maypole then behind these. Sober Action, Mutaram, and once those taken off their feet early on is drafted as Matera Sky blasting away. Buyatake Taki is already leading a spaced out field on the turn for home. Imperial Hint on the outside of Captain Scotty in 2nd and 3rd. Then in 4th place is Gladiator King. A big lead has been gathered here by Matera Sky. Has the advantage by a good 4 lengths, and at the moment they're struggling to bridge the gap. Captain Scotty, Imperial Hint seems rather flat. Then on the outside Gladiator King are making ground late is New York Central, but Matera Sky is an absolute mile clear here. 6 to 7 lengths is the gap. Gladiator King moves into 2nd. New York Central closes off strongly, but Matera Sky now getting weary. New York Central's closing fast. Matera Sky, New York Central finishing like a train.
And they're off and racing. And a great line out, the favourite Russian Revolution, the first into stride. Fell Swoop jumped very well, so did Malaguira. And Japanismus right up with the leaders. English a lot closer in 5th. Followed then by a Stern from Target inside. Tavachi's deeper out. Then came Voodoo Lad from Rock Magic. Well back in the field there is Terra Vista as they find their positions. Darren the outside. Further back then to Spieth, Rebel Dane. Chautauqua's 2 lengths behind them last. It's Russian Revolution in front from Fell Swoop. Then Malaguira. English is creeping closer on the fence. Further back to Japanismo has come off the bridle. They're followed by Target inside a Stern. It's being revved up. Then came Tavachi from Voodoo Lad. Darren's out very deep. Chautauqua still last. Fell Swoop goes up the inside of Russian Revolution. Stride for stride. Fell Swoop, Russian Revolution. English comes off heels and the mare is starting to let down. English goes after Fell Swoop. Russian Revolution's run his race. Further back to Voodoo Lad. It's English and Fell Swoop fighting it out. Chautauqua very late. It's English a half length in front. Can he do it? Chautauqua, he's flying. Yes, there's history.
And they're off in the Kentucky Derby. And it's Joining the Dancers racing for the lead. Musket Man has some early speed on the inside. Here's Regal Ransom with some speed as well. Beneath the Twin Spires the first time. Regal Ransom and Joining the Dance will vie for the early lead. Pioneer of the Nile is right up there. And then it's Papa Clem down toward the inside. He's now 4th. Desert Party forwardly placed 5th on the outside. Flying Private is 6th. Freezing Fire in and among horses is now 7th. Musket Man is 8th. Dunkirk is 9th on the outside. Then farther back down on the rail, that is Atomic Rain, running in the 11th position, 2 lengths back. And General Quarters is now 12th. Nowhere to Hide is 13th on the outside. Westside Bernie is now down toward the rail. On the outside, at the back of the pack, beginning to move up now, is Hold Me Back. Advice is also right there toward the back of the pack, along with Chocolate Candy, Summerbird. Advice, the last of them all, is Mr. Hot Stuff. So down the back stretch run, or even be well behind the rest of them, is Mind That Bird. So down the back stretch run and Joining the Dance. An impudent long shot leader here, 50 to 1, taking the field through an opening half mile that was strong, 47 1/5 seconds. Regal Ransom is 3rd. On the outside, Pioneer of the Nile. Now Garrett Gomez asking him for a bit more. He's right there. Third on the outside, Desert Party is now fourth. Hold Me Back fifth toward the inside. Papa Clem threads his way through horses. From sixth now, Musket Man is now seventh. Chocolate Candy is beginning to come alive now, and he's eighth on the outside. Then down toward the rail, it's Advice as the field turns for home. Top of the stretch, it's still joining the dance with a tenuous lead. Regal Ransom and Pioneer of the Nile strikes the front just outside the 8th hole. Musket Man is coming hard down the center of the track, and Papa Clem's right there too. Down toward the inside, coming on through. That is Minette Bird now is coming on to take the lead as they come down to the finish. And a spectacular upset. Minette Bird has won the Kentucky Derby. An impossible result here.
Set, and they're off. Now Pakistan Star was slow, as was Cheer Win. Carry to Win didn't get away all that quickly, and Audacity's got no pace. Pace from Bear Chum deeper out, and he charges forward. Gainful Jet was away quickly, as was Don Wong Choi, and Call Me Handsome ridden forward. Deeper out is Bumble Baby from Lucaras and Armrunda down on the rail, then Ambitious Heart. A length away to CJ, who's coursing very deep from Cheer Win, who's keen on the back of heels. Carry to Win down on the rail from Audacity, Holy Unicorn, and Pakistan Star can't go with them. He's 3 lengths last of all. Bear Chum has the lead as they approach the bend, but Call Me Handsome is keeping him honest, and this pair have broken 3 lengths in front. Don Wong Choi, Gainful Jet, Lucaras, and then Armrunda from Cheer Win and CJ to the middle, but it's Call Me Handsome and Bear Chum in a sterling battle. They're 3 lengths clear. Armrunda followed by Gainful Jet and Lucaras. Call Me Handsome and Bear Chum and Call Me Handsome. Great titanic struggle. Look at Pakistan Star right out in the middle of the track from last to first. What a win this! Pakistan Star has blown them away.